Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me, and let's check this out. You and Stella inch towards the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the woods. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke's birds weren't eaten after all. What was that? What the hell was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can roll its concave. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. Looks like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Right behind you. Or I was on board with this whole thing, but now that we've found something, what have you gotten me into? Do we have to? Alright. Right behind you, let's go. Right behind you. This is what we signed up for. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown, Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh. Oh, you okay? Oof. Oh, are you okay? Oh god, the monsters got you. We're gonna die out here. Oh good, the monsters will get you first. They're saying nothing. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. Just tripped on something weird. Oh, is it? Oh no. Poor thing, it must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. We should investigate it. Oh, it's the same tumor as the deerhound. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Ugh. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen's leash close to your chest. She seems nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. I gotta examine the growth, right? Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut, the growth pulsing beneath. Looking more closely at the growth, you think you can see something squirming inside. Oh no, it's a xenomorph. Let's examine the head. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. The wing? Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of this chicken's concerns. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens. Folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to go put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? What in Sam Hill are you two doing out there? Didn't I tell you to... Birdie? Oh, Birdie. What's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? We're on the same team here. No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. Got a glimpse of something or other. Why should I tell you anything? Say nothing. Look, we're on the same team here. Duke, we're on the same team here. We both want to know what happened to Birdie as much as you do right now. So, we'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. We were on her trail when we found her like this. Whatever did this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another one of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? When she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear me? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you sons of bitches! Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what'll happen. Hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is. Grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick! They're closing in on us! Okay, I can die for the flashlight or Gretchen. Oh no. Am I deciding whether I want the dog or Duke to live here? Gretchen, don't do anything stupid. I'm going for the flashlight. What is that? You dive to the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. I said aim the damn thing, quick! Light up the woods. Perfect. Just grazed it. That should make it pretty easy to track, eh, Stella? Yeah, blood trail's pretty hard to miss. Guess you're not wasn't mountain lions after all. Though it didn't look like any cryptid I've heard of either. This is gonna be one hell of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize that Gretchen stopped tugging at her leash. You look down only to find an empty harness and the paw prints of a runaway dog. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? She must have slipped out of her harness. I'm so sorry. She must have slipped out of her harness. I'm so sorry, Stella. I tried to hold on to her. Gretchen, I'm coming for you. Hell be damned if I let her chase after those things alone. Alone, you have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella into the darkness. We'll go after them. You steel your nerves and run into the unknown. Oh, man. As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Keep running. There are so many of them. Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down! I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Lord, that smell! Oh, my. Well, then. The shrieks pull back into steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozens of dead animals. Dead, and dying animals. At the edge of it all, an immobilized Gretchen gurgles in pain as one of the creatures looms over her. A sinking realization pulls at your guts. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Gretchen! As Stella steps toward the nest, Duke pulls her back. Holy shit, what do we do? They got her, there's nothing we can do. They got her, we have to put her out of her misery. This isn't over, we can still save her. We need to leave or say nothing. Yeah, I think it's too late. And it's already, like, piercing her with the tongue thing. That's gonna cause the growth, and... They got her. There's nothing we can do. They got her, Stella. You've seen what happened to all those other animals. There's nothing we can do. Damn. This kid is right, Stella. They're circling us because they're protecting their brood. Or whatever it is they've been planting in our animals. We have to get the hell out of here while we still can. You're right, but Jesus Christ, I can't just leave Gretchen like this. Duke, give me your gun. You're not thinking about. She's my dog, Duke. I can't save her, but I'll be damned if we let her leave her behind to suffer like the rest of these animals. You don't have to do this. Do it. Let Duke do it. Let me do it, or say nothing. Duke's probably the best shot. But I can't really volunteer someone else. Well, let me do it. I know she's your dog still, but you don't have to do this yourself. I can take the shot. Alright, thank you. Aim true. You grab Duke's gun and take careful aim. Run! As soon as the gun fires, you, Stella, and Duke sprint back through the woods, the unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest nipping at your heels. In the highest branches of the trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Quick! My truck's down this way! You make it to the road, but 3 of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. See, what are you waiting for, Duke? Shoot them. Duke, you have to give them Birdie. Say nothing. Yeah, he probably has to give him Birdie. I doubt the bullets are going to take these things down too easily. Duke, you have to give them Birdie. Duke, you have to give them Birdie. She's dead anyway. James is right, Duke. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you sons of bitches? Fine, take her. Take her and leave us be. Duke. Get in the truck and let's get the hell out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can just walk. Those creatures left. I'll be fine. No, we've got to get in the vehicle, woman. Stella, now's not really the time. Alright, I can do this. You squeeze into Duke's tiny 2-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. Stella is unusually quiet as the truck moves down the pitch-black mountain road. I wonder if she has a phobia of automobiles. Maybe that's what killed her parents. She stares out of the window, jaw clenched, shoulder rigid against the tiny cab. So I guess it was a mountain lion getting at you chickens. That was fun! That was terrifying. How are we supposed to get on with our lives knowing that something like that is out there? Lurking. Hey, Stella, you good? I'm so sorry about Gretchen. Hey, Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. I could place a comforting hand on her shoulder. Yeah, we'll place a comforting hand on her shoulder. You reach out and rest your palm gently on her shoulder. She jumps slightly at your touch, but remains focused on the wilderness rolling past the window. So I guess was it a mountain lion getting at your chickens? Yeah, I guess not. I can't say I know what I'm supposed to do with that information, though. Suppose the boy and I are in for some long nights guarding the rest of them from them things. Do you think you can? Duke, I don't think Stella's doing okay right now. Why so glum? I thought you wanted to find cryptids. Shouldn't you be overjoyed? Of course. Duke, I don't think Stella... Duke, I don't think Stella's doing okay right now. Of course I ain't. Best not to bother her just yet. Let's get out of these woods before something else tries to come after us. He glances over to Stella, his hard face softening slightly. You'll be there. It'll be just a few more minutes. You'll be alright. Soon the rumbles of gravel beneath the tires give way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Like anytime. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them. But I've got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. I'd better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but, well, no point in talking about the buts. Just look out for yourselves. Let's see. Take care, Duke. Can you take me home? But I don't live here or say nothing. And honestly, yeah, the mansion isn't really great either. Take care, Duke. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must finally have reception again. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Oh, she cares about me. I can call her. Text her that you're okay. Text her that she needs to calm down. Tabitha seems worried, or yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. But I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing that important. Keep it to yourself. I'll start off by texting that I'm okay. You text Tabitha back and let you know that you're okay. Your message sits unread. I should probably make a comment that Tabitha's been blowing up my phone before I just call her out of the blue. Yikes, Tabitha's been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. God, what a mess this night's been. Okay, I can say, okay, still, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? I hope you don't mind me asking. Why on earth did you ask Duke if you could walk back? I'm so sorry about Gretchen. Or we should call the cops, right? What do you make of everything we saw? What happens now? Okay. Okay, so, Stella, why the hell would you ask if we could walk home? I just don't like cars, is all. They're rolling death machines, if you ask me. Sorry if I weirded you out. I'm so sorry about Gretchen. There's nothing we could have done. I just have to accept what happened and move on. She was 17 after all. It's not like we had many years left. Why did it have to happen like that? It's my fault. I should have grabbed her. James, you were in an impossible situation. You made a difficult choice. It's done. And I'm not going to hold it against you. Neither of us needs to go back and relive that moment. We should call the cops, right? You're not from around here, but I'd just be wasting time. The police out here mean well, but don't really do anything, you know? If anything, they just get mad at you for bothering them. So what do you make of everything we saw? I don't know. I haven't seen or read about anything like this, although maybe. We've got to find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until the morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. What is that? Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. Let's do it? Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. Or I should check in on Tabitha. You can walk to your friends while I'm going to bed. Screw this, I'm out or silently follow her. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. Okay, sure. Why not? Who cares? Let's keep this nightmare party going. What else can we do, really? Mrs. Forsyth is good people, and maybe she can help us get to the bottom of this. Let's go. Hope she's still awake. Stella knocks on the door. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. I will silently get Stella's attention. You tap Stella's shoulder and suddenly direct her gaze to the shadows. James. Jesus. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone. Disappeared into the shadows of the night. Sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Mrs. Forsyth. This is James. Is it okay if we come in? Of course, you're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sakes, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. It's nice to finally meet you, James. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul. She's been sorely missed in the Hollow. And now poor Pearlan is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Would you like some boiled peanuts? You hold out your bag of peanuts as a gift to Sybil. She offered you and Stella tea after all, and it's only polite to offer something in return. Oh my, thank you for the kind offer, dear, but I'm afraid it's far too late for me to have something so salty. Who was that outside? Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can delight you with unsavory tales of her youth. How did you know that she died? Oh, Pearlan was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of. Bless her heart. I never met Pearlan. I've never met Pearlan. You don't have to pass on your condolences to me. I have no feelings about the woman. That's not where I thought that was going. Ha! That's fair, child. But it seems like the right thing to do. We need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. Oh, what's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about the weird stuff, unexplainable stuff. I am not so sure I follow, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? We ran into some creatures out in the woods. These things, I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't the local wildlife, Mrs. Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil. Ah, one of your little videos. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest. Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I'd need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should be awake. She'll lend us hers. You'd better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika's door is covered with stickers, their edges frayed from recent but failed attempts to remove them. This is a childhood room where someone was unhappy to return to. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Offering you boiled peanuts. You hold out your boiled peanuts. Generosity is the best way to make new friends. No. Tabitha's cousin? Tabitha? Yeah, yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Oh, okay. My room's a mess, so I'll just bring it out there. Heads up, Kanika, this is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on the recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Do you film it? Was that Gretchen at the end there? Stella, where's Gretchen? She, didn't... Well, this wasn't directed at me. I'm gonna say nothing. You decided not to cut in on Stella's behalf. We shot her, Kanika. Those things, they put something in her, and I wasn't about to let her suffer. Stella, I'm so sorry. It's okay, I'm fine. I just want to know what did this to her. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something far more sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scaring Stella and James with this tallypoke crap. Just look at her dog. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless to people, despite that grizzly seen in the woods. But just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see so many in one place is... Sybil holds her silence. Jesus, Mom. They've clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. So whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest? What were those growths? I saw something living in that chicken. Kanika has a point, Stella. Don't buy into this magic nonsense. Y'all are worrying too much. Maybe they're making more of themselves. Whatever it is, it's no good. We'll do the keen eye. I saw something living in that chicken. I saw something squirming around in that chicken. Maybe some sort of parasitic larval stage? Part of their life cycle? I don't want to jump to any conclusions about this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. Oh dear, I had forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you up a couple of cups. It'll help soothe your nerves. Oh no, it's getting late and I should let James get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going on. I'm still wired. I can stay out. I'm still wired from everything that happened. Okay, maybe it's that. I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. Ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You go on home now. And do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my homemade peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, James. It's excellent iced or warm, though with the nights getting chilly, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. And here we are. You're welcome to stay the night if you want. I should probably head back before Tabitha has a conniption. Should probably head back and check on Tabitha. Nah, I think I need some time alone. Hell yeah, sleepover. Thanks, I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Thanks, I'm terrified of seeing Tabitha silently nod. Among these options... a long trek home, like, amidst the woods, at night. And I know Sybil said those things are harmless to humans, even so. I'm not really feeling that tonight. So we'll go for, thanks, I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Thanks for the offer. I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Yeah, no kidding. I can't say I was looking forward to it. It doesn't take long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for. Make yourself at home. Are you going to be okay after what happened with Gretchen? You didn't have to do all this. What do you make of all this? Who's that guy outside of Sybil's? I should probably try calling Tabitha. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay or Klaus on your bed. Are you going to be okay after what happened with Gretchen? I probably should stop bringing that up. Are you going to be okay after what happened with... I'll be okay, James, but I don't want to talk about it right now. Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? People usually don't get to jump on me like that. Wayne? I haven't really got to know the guy, but I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. What do you make of all this? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. Those creatures are out there and they're doing something horrible to the local wildlife. I know that some of the things Sybil said were a little wild, but if she is right and they are an omen, maybe we can change things and stop whatever's brought them here before it happens? It's gonna hurt to poke around town. I have the time. Agreed. You didn't have to do all this. Yeah, you didn't have to do all this, right? You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use. Okay, well, I should probably try calling Tabitha. Right, she'd probably like to know you're not dead. Get some rest, James. I'll see you in the morning. You pull out your phone and call your cousin. It rings for a moment before she picks up. Where the hell have you been? I texted you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. Do you know anyone named Wayne? You feel a slight but palpable hesitation before Tabitha answers. I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne. You hesitated before answering me about Wayne. It's late, James, and you never came home. I'm sorry that your random questions and accusations caught me off guard. Now, are you going to tell me where you've been or not? I probably don't need to mention the piano thing, because that would admit that I was there, which is not what I want to do. Hang up on her. Hi, Tabby. I saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something. It was weird. There's this girl in town and we hit it off. None of your business. Say nothing. Did I get suckered into something? We'll say I saw horrible things tonight. I went into the woods with this girl. I met to find some cryptids, and a lot of really terrible things happened. Ah, so you met Stella, and then... Oh, that explains everything. She's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments, for now, you're safe. And you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. But that's not going to happen, let's be honest. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. From behind closed doors, you can faintly hear the sounds of quiet sobs. Oh, so many of them. This is a nice cutscene, very artistically interesting. Huh? Ooh. Scarlet Hollow. Huh. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. I think actually, though, that is a good place to end this weekend series. Good little taste of what Scarlet Hollow has to offer. I'm definitely intrigued by what's been going on so far. Would be interested in seeing how the rest of the game turns out, but let me guys know you guys let me know in the comments if you want to see more or not. If there's support, we may do the whole game. If not, we may move on to something else. But anyways, guys, until next time, I've been CMeeCraft, and I will catch you in the next video, whether more Scarlet Hollow or something else. Goodbye.